episode of D&D. This is Volume 2, Chapter 4, Death, but at whose hand? One sec, guys.
Powering on. Paired.
There we go. All right. We are going to... Zeno is going to be looking at me and Zoro. And he's going to be like, I actually found a few more guys that want to team up and go with you. They actually have no experience. Maybe this will give them some experience. And we're going to meet Stony and, well, Vaughn and Raheem. And he has a belt. No, it's all good. He has a belt. And everyone has a belt. We all hit the button to go to the world. And we're all going to be thinking, you know, well, technically the belt's random on where it sends you. So we're going to all hit the button and be like, this is weird. We're all here. We're all on this new place. We'll say that it is green. Very green, large plants, large fucking trees, large all kinds of shit. Look like big ass fucking rainforest. No animals or anything so far to be seen. And our belts are now broken. We're like, well, this place doesn't look like it would have anyone we could recruit for a tournament. For Zeno. No. So let's try to get out of here, and all of us realize our buttons on the belts do not work anymore. And we're like, fuck.
Oh, scheiße.
And that's where our story begins. I'm gonna look around and just be like, fuck, what do we do now, guys? I mean, if they're broke, that means we're gonna be stuck here for a little while. Maybe we should build a shelter or something. Alright, I'm gonna go out searching for food. Because, you know, we definitely did not bring food. None of us put that as our item. Yeah. So I'm gonna go searching for food.
I wish to go hunt and fall wildlife.
Oh?
Would you want a place to live? Would you want a place to sleep tonight or not, bro?
I mean, yeah, I'm going for food. Stoney's going for somewhere to get fire.
I'm getting...
Oh, you're getting fire,
I'm
okay.
gonna hunt for wildlife, for food.
Okay, so he's joining
You need
me
food to survive,
or
don't
not
you?
joining me for food.
I'm making base.
Tony's in charge of the base.
Stody is gonna single-handedly make the base. You guys are assholes. Well, I mean, you're going to build a fire. It's all very essential shit that needs done. Alright, so we're gonna say the first few days go by real smooth. You know, we haven't found anything to eat, so we're real hungry. We found, like, berries, and we ate them, and luckily they didn't kill us this time.
I'll be lucky if I'm smart enough to make a fire.
And, we were cold. We'll say that we were gonna be cold the first night, and Stoney was just like, you still ain't started that fight? Move. Thank you for at least bringing the wood. Fuck.
I'm sorry, but it's okay? She licks windows.
She literally does. She's that dumb. She's almost brain dead. 15 is brain dead. Like, you're just laying there. Like, you just kind of are there, being pushed in a wheelchair. That would be pretty cool. That would be a really cool one.
And my intelligence is 24. I don't think I know how to read.
Alright, I'm gonna go and search for meat and hopefully get it this time.
I'm gonna come with you.
Looking at my character, let's see,
I noticed something in the distance. Something unforgiving. A large patch of bamboo, but some other bamboos moving.
behind the bamboo is a living plant that just sticks its head out like a little Mario plant. Looking left,
Like a piranha.
looking
Yeah,
right,
piranha.
yeah, and just puts its head back through the bush. And all of us are just like, oh, stop and look just, oh.
I wish to run headfirst into the plant.
Of course you do.
This one.
Okay.
Aaron's gonna be the first to die.
You're gonna head for the plant. We'll say the plant's off in the distance. Like, you caught it, and we're like having to point it out to us for us to see it. We're like, man, if you want to fuck with that plant, go ahead. Me and Stoney are gonna go off and do what we do, and hopefully catch meat this time because my roll was
I wish
ass.
to use my telekinesis on two of the claymores, throw the claymores into the fire, then throw the claymores at the plant.
Okay. Where's? Oh, something.
Not gonna roll.
Oh, actually, I don't have to roll at all. You have to roll a
What
d10
should
and a
I roll?
percentile. Do you have that?
Yeah, I have a D10. I rolled a 1.
What about a freaking
I rolled a 1.
For Stony, we'll do a
I'll do it.
d12, but if you get a 11 or 12, it's a reroll. Ooh. Yeah, so you're not. You're gonna pick it up and throw it, and two swords are gonna completely miss and go flying off in the distance so fucking fast it cuts a few bamboo trees all the way down, like, and just football fields away, just. And you're just like, and I can't
Never
see
to be
him
seen
anymore.
again.
And the plant's just like, ah! And then you see 8 heads stick out. And they're all looking at you. And they start to walk out as if they have these little vine bodies with little vine hands and shit. Like a bell sprout, yeah. But with the head of a fucking, like, mushroom. And you're just like, ah!
So in
And me and Stoney, at this point, we're gone. I don't know what Zoro's doing. What are you doing at this point? Me and we went off to go do,
I was making the fire.
Ah, right, but Stoney made the fire.
So I guess I'm just I would like to point out the fact that those plants are smarter than
Hey Mark, I think you're her.
I have myself muted because I echo.
Yeah, she echoes, so she muted herself. Unmute yourself. You don't have to worry about it. I have you muted, and you're close enough to me the stream can hear you.
Oh, yeah. If you are sure.
Even if it, you know, echoes a little bit, it's fine. As long as they can hear you. So, you're done with the fire. What are you doing? At this point, you know, Aaron's off fucking, and there's no way you see all of them sticking out going for him. There's no way. Your
am
girl's
sitting
so
by the
dumb,
fire.
you're just sitting by the fire like, how'd he do that? That was fucking badass.
Dude, when I tell you my character is dumb as a fucking stud, I'm not kidding. Like, somebody needs to teach my ass how to read.
Yeah, she can't read. It's that bad. Under 25, you cannot read.
I wish to use my telekinesis to make a kind of saw blade with the claymores, then launch them at the plants.
Oh
How many swords are you using?
5. 2 of them's off in the distance. Just never be
Okay.
seen again. What should I roll?
Alright, he's using all 5. Wow. Go ahead and roll a
What's that?
d10.
D10. I rolled a 9.
Alright. This time around, you're gonna throw all 5 of them bitches, and it's gonna, we'll say that it takes all 8 out somehow. We'll say, 2 of them hit 2, and they stuck them, all got stuck to trees somehow. And they're just sitting there burning. They're gonna be screaming, we'll say, for an hour before they finally burn to death. But they're completely immobilized, can't do shit. Are dying.
Well, those ones weren't on fire. How would they burn to death?
He didn't put him in the fire?
Not that I heard of.
No, the fire got launched with 2 of the swords.
Yeah, 2 of the swords were on fire.
The fire and 2 of the swords are just never to be seen again.
Yes, those are the ones that missed and are in bumfuck nowhere.
Oh, those are in bumfuck nowhere. Yeah, the 5. Okay, so the 5 you threw, we'll just say that they're sitting there bleeding out or, whatever.
Just the
rooting out.
ricocheted.
Yeah, they just ricocheted and their body parts fell off. They're just waiting to finish dying.
What are you doing?
I am gonna roll. Go ahead and roll, Stony. Of course, I see nothing. I'm like, oh, a pig could have rolled right past me and I wouldn't have seen shit.
I got an 80 and a 6.
No, roll a, just the D10.
Oh, so 6.
Alright, you see one pig. One warthog. Big warthog. Just one. Out hunting probably for its family or something.
Okay, so let's say I have my little dialects.
Okay. Alright.
Am I quicker than this?
But I'm not being rude, but can you please stop with the music? I can hardly get anything.
I can turn it down a little.
Yeah, please do, because I can hardly hear anything.
You're done. I said 1, not 5. There we go. How's that?
Okay,
It was
actually,
up all the way.
Bond's agility is 47.
He's got a 47 for agility?
Yes, he was asking if he could outrun any of them.
Ooh.
Am I quicker than you?
We'll say like fast as human, 40. He's at 47, so he'd be faster than a normal human on foot. Like if he was really trying to get it, yeah, sure, he could get it. Just how? And can he control it, or is he gonna fucking start a forest fire?
Well, I'm not gonna use my fire element yet. I wanna play it smarter.
What do you want to do? You could catch up to it. Like, you could run into where you're right beside that motherfucker. Regardless, if he turns left, he turns right. You could just swing to the right and get him if you wanted to. Alright, so we're gonna come home with a pig on a stick.
Okay.
And an axe wound in its face.
Okay.
We'll say he got it right in the fucking eye, hit its brain, instant kill.
Is Aaron gonna
Done.
select his,
I seem to be lost.
why are you lost?
I went on the hunt for the 2 lost swords, and I seem to be lost.
Okay, so he's going on the hunt for his 2 lost swords. Did you... Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not going to say anything as a DM. I'm just not going to say anything.
Okay, so
Just remember
is it nighttime?
to think
Is
of everything.
Is it nighttime? Yeah, is it
Probably.
nighttime?
Oh, by the time we caught it, yeah. And by the time he fought and got done fighting all those guys, we'll say it took all fucking day. He was sitting there throwing his swords, picking them back up, throwing them again, picking them back up, throwing them again until he finally did get them. Kept them at bay long enough till he finally killed them one by one. Done. Last few just sitting there, laying there all chopped up. And now he's going off to look for his other ones. The question is, and I will only do this once, did you pick up your swords? Because if you don't
No.
say...
I
did-
noticed them, but it's in a not very good area. It's attached to the top of a large bamboo, tower structure.
Okay, so you're gonna go say fuck those swords and just go looking for the 2 fire swords. Like, fuck it, I want to see what these bitches went to.
No, I used the telekinesis to push the structure over to see if it had something in them.
You're gonna push the structures over and see that it cut down a bunch of trees, and it looks like a bunch of markings as far as the eye could see. It looked like it'd probably be a few-day journey to find those swords, if you were lucky enough to find them. And you're out there right now, currently alone. Because at this point, you were already far out. You're now out of sight, and we just came home with food. We're going to start cooking it up, right? All of us going to start cooking? Okay. So we're all going to start cooking it up. Me, Stoney, and War are going to start cooking. Because we're fucking hungry, and we'll say that, you know, you could smell it far. You could just smell just enough to smell burning pig.
I wish to go into the destroyed structure to look for Shalom.
We have a shelter.
Yeah, we have a built house, though.
But I'm nowhere near it.
Well, you are, but you're not in sight. You're just out in the trees.
Yes, but I can't seem to find it anywhere.
Look for the fire.
Well, what is his intelligence?
His intelligence is... He is...
Oh, dude, you're like epically smart. You could fucking ridiculous. You could be like, I took 15 paces to the left. I know exactly how many I took. What the
Yes, but he
length
can't seem
was,
to
how
find the
long.
light coming off the. He doesn't seem to find the glare coming off the fire, so he's unable to find his way back.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that.
Your intelligence is 99.
Your intelligence is 99. You're able to figure out almost anything you put your mind to.
You know
I still wish to take shelter inside the destroyed structure, in case there's something dangerous along the way back.
Alright, we'll say that that's, you know, just off in the woods. Like, we could see the destroyed structure, but it's corner of the woods. Destroyed woods, structure by woods, us off in distance. But
Alright.
enough that we know he's
What's above
cool.
Oh, no,
Well, we
what's
don't
above-
know he's cool because he never came back to say nothing to us. We just figured he probably took shelter there because he couldn't make it back here in time. Which sucks because now we're going to have to eat all this pig without him. Because we don't have refrigerators or nothing. We got to cook it all and eat it all now.
Fair. Bond, yeah, about him.
What's up, Bon?
Like, what's up? Is there, like, thing that can catch on fire?
We're in the middle. We'll say that we're in the middle of like this open field-ish area. You know, a few trees here and there. A good place that we found to build a house. We
Okay,
searched
I wanna
real
make,
well.
Like, get a rock, and make it, like, super, like, bright, like a flare. Like, bright as fuck. And
Okay.
shoot a fire around that, and toss it up into the air as hard as I can. Straight up, like a flare.
You could use your fire to shoot it up.
Yeah.
But then, you know, the fire would fall, and possibly burn shit. Probably.
Well, unless I continue to that ball.
We'll say that you throw it up high enough that during the night, Aaron's character, or the old Raheem sees it. And it's just like
I still wish to stay put.
Yeah, you're still gonna stay. You're just like, oh, what are they doing over there?
They're over there.
They're alive.
I still wish to go on the journey for those swords.
Alright, so the next day comes about. And being dragged, we'll say that in the morning, we hear tons and tons of marching outside. We'll say it's a bunch of guys and... We'll say it's a bunch of guys in blue. We'll say like a bluish purple. Bunch of markings on their face and shit, kind of like a barbarian tribe, but there's tons of them. Like, fuck, everywhere. They covered this field. There's no way out, like, without each of us having to fight 1,000 guys at least.
Or you know the escape hatch that go into the fucking house.
Yeah.
Built the underground tunnel to get the fuck out of there forever.
Yeah, but where's the tunnel lead to?
Outside
And one of us has to walk outside and see. And they're gonna chase us into the house and into the, you know, hatch. Maybe we don't want to give it up too soon.
Ooh, sure.
If they come running in and they see us all going down in there, now if one of us came out like, I don't know, decoy, I'll do it. Fuck it. I'll be the guy to fucking go outside and be like, oh, and you guys are gonna be looking through the window like, oh.
No. We're coming out with you.
Alright, babe, you going through the escape hatch?
Nah, I'll stay and fight.
You're gonna stay and fight?
I don't like the look that you're giving there.
Alright, so
I feel like I now should run away.
we'll say at this, well, that's up to you. I haven't said the words, so it's still in there.
The look that you gave me, I'm going down that fucking hedge.
Alright, so you're gonna go through the escape hatch, and we'll say that he built the escape hatch to like where Aaron's at, but by the time you get there, I mean, who knows, Aaron could be gone. We'll say at this point you go through the door. At the point you're going through the door, Aaron is just waking up, looking out his window and seeing just a fuckload of people all off in the distance, just completely surrounding us. And at this point, what is Raheem gonna do?
I wish to use the telekinesis to push down a tree nearby and then launch it at them.
Wow, that's a pretty good idea. Holy shit.
Pull it off, though.
Right.
Roll a d10.
Watch how I
and
roll.
we'll find out.
D20?
A d10.
5.
Alright, you successfully launched the tree at him. And it's flying in the air. They all like one of them looks back, oh, hey, everybody run, ah! They all start to scatter a little bit. And me and Stoney are just like, what? We just see a tree flying like, oh fuck!
I wish to use my telekinesis to launch myself up into the trees and stay hidden.
Okay, you could do that without a roll. Because nobody's trying to come after you. They don't even know you're there. They just see a tree at this point. They're all scattering, and then the tree's gonna smash into the ground and come to a halt just in front of Stoney and me, like, oh!
Okay, time to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I think I'm gonna dip to the
Now, when I say
the opposite way. I'll say the opposite way. I want to go the opposite way of where they're going. Fuck that shit. I seen that fucking tree fly. I want none of that bullshit. I'm out, dude. I'm outie fucking, like, I'm so out. I'm just gonna literally go invisible.
Oh,
I'm gonna go invisible and dip.
I'm gonna go through the tunnel.
Like, I'm gonna see you trying to go through the tunnel. I'm gonna block the gate for you, so that others can't get in time to stop you from a getaway.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be like, why can't I get through this door? What the fuck? And then a man in a black cloak's just gonna come up. And then you're gonna fucking hear a thud on the door. Doom. And I'm gonna be like, help, help. And he's gonna be like, you should have joined. You should have just basically came with us. Fighting was a very... Yeah, fighting was a very bad idea.
I'm trying to go to help.
And then you're gonna see me being thrown, because at this point I'm definitely not invisible. And whatever the fuck this dude's rocking, he could tell where an invisible person would be. And he is going to throw my bitch ass into a bunch of fucking people. After I'm basically, you know, choked unconscious. He's gonna throw me into a bunch of people, and they're gonna start carrying me away.
Well, damn.
And then the door's gonna fly open. And I mean the door's gonna fly off its hinges back to the back room, just, and it's just gonna like someone just depulsoed that bitch open. And where'd it go, babe?
I don't know, I think it fell on the floor. It definitely heard it hit the floor. Check by your stand.
Are there any dead bodies around?
Question: is there a fire active inside of
It's the percentile. It would have fell over here. Are there any dead bodies around? No, I would say they all, like, bounced out of the way, because he was at a distance. He threw the tree up in the air, you know. By the time it went up and down and all that distance, they cleared the way and were just baffled. And now, so, we'll say half of them are marching that way, a quarter of them are taking me away, and a quarter of them are chilling to search that house.
Well, they ripped the hatch door off. I'm really pissed about that.
I don't know where your shit is, babe. I'm telling you, it fell over there.
Yeah, I thought it did.
Just walk up to him like, bruh, you don't have to work, like,
Oh, I just know it's over here somewhere. That's fine. All right, so what's going on? Because at this point, you were hiding in the duck. Like, you could get away. You heard the door hit. You could bounce before that door flies open. The question is, will you?
Might as well not. Either way, they'll get me.
And you never know. At this point, babe, you're coming out of the escape hatch. You see the armies marching this way. And you're like, oh, fuck that. I'm going again the other way, you know, and you're invisible. And, we'll, you know, you're bouncing.
just gonna surrender to him for now.
Alright, the dude's gonna come in immediately. Stoney's gonna open the fucking hatch and be like, "Hey, I'm turning myself in. I'm
Just be like,
turning
"Hey,
myself in."
Whatever through that tree.
He's gonna he's gonna look up at you. We'll say long beard coming out the coat is all you can see, and his crooked white smile. And he's gonna pick you up and start choking you, and then throw you out the door. And as you're passing out, they're carrying you away. And the last thing you hear is, "Master, I got 2 of them. We're bringing them in." Oh wow, the music and everything just clicked at the right time.
I wish to use the telekinetic powers to launch myself in front of them and create a shockwave against the ground to stun everyone around in the Pacific area. Big launch and pummel myself into the ground.
You are safe. Are you going to risk?
I'm going to risk it.
Alright. As you go to jump, you're going to be seeing not the same guy in a cloak, but a different one. And this one's going to be carrying 2 swords on fire. And he's going to be like, "Come out, coward! I know you threw these swords at me. Fight me, pussy!" Yeah, he's like, "Fuck, I shouldn't have thrown those swords." He's like, "Shit."
I wish to continue with the launch.
Okay, roll.
No, I wish to continue, but when I hit the ground, if it's possible, I wish to launch myself back up into the trees. If
You
not,
can
I wish to
launch
stand there
all
into the
day.
end.
No problem. You could launch all day without a roll. It's just what happens when you hit the ground. Depending on the number you roll depends on if people die, if people get hurt, if you miss altogether. So what's it gonna be?
I wish to stay hidden in the trees.
He's like, "I'm gonna stay hidden in the trees. Fuck that."
For now.
Alright. He's gonna be like, he's gonna hear one off of this and say, "I saw one run this way!" And they're gonna go all chasing Waru.
But why me?
And just completely not even search the trees whatsoever.
Question. Is there any areas nearby that contain sand?
They said they
Gravel.
think they saw you go this way.
But is there any areas nearby that contain sand or gravel?
You got away. Like, you definitely
But I'm-
slipped them. They're not finding
but I'm-
you, babe. They went
but
the
I'm
wrong
curious.
way.
I'm curious, is there an area which contains sand or gravel?
No gravel, no sand, it's all trees, man.
Some jungles have sand in them.
Do you hear the music, Stody? This is that you and me are getting carried the fuck away to become somebody's bitch. At this point, they're, as the army's progressing and shit, so they've carried me and Stony long gone. We're at their fucking... We've boarded a ship, left the planet, and are on our way to... We don't even know. I blame Stony.
What? Why?
He's like, wait, what? Nah, I'm just fucking with you, man. But, I got you. We're both gonna, well, I mean, I don't wanna, yeah. We're both gonna wake up in a fucking cell. Just straight black walls, some straight Lord of the Rings shit, dude. Like, bum-ass goblin-made cell. Made from someone who just sat around pissing and shitting everywhere, you know? Like, something they would have put gladiators in. We're in just a bad, foul dungeon, and we're just both chained to the wall like, the fuck?
I just look over at you and I'm like, God damn it.
I'm just gonna be sitting there like, yeah, I woke up like 15 minutes ago, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. What the hell just happened? I don't even remember what happened. My guy does not remember a dude in a black coat. My dude's gonna say the last thing he remembers, he went to go stand in front of the door to make sure you got away. He's like, and then I don't really remember anything after that.
Yeah, it was, I don't fucking know what it was. This dude rose and fucking choked me. Choked your ass out too.
Oh shit.
Oh, I've been recording.
Alright, babe, what are you doing?
I'm fucking running. Like, your ass, you guys are gone.
Yeah, we'll say it's morning time at this point. Raheem stayed in the tree for the night to be safe. You made camp somewhere in a cave, and we're safe.
Okay,
And the people searched in the wrong direction for you guys. You got lucky.
I'm going to make my way back to the area and see if I can find any clues on who the hell took you guys.
Okay.
Maybe see if I can find Raheem's dumbass hiding in a fucking tree or something.
It worked, didn't it?
Oh yeah, you're really dumb, though, so you will not find him. You're just gonna be wandering back to the house like, oh, what happened? Where is everybody? You're just gonna see a bunch of fucking, like, dirty clothes, trash, you know, shit they just left laying all over the place. The house is fucking trashed, torn
Question,
apart.
is there any more ships on the island?
They went through the escape hatch, trashed all that. You can tell they just broke the hatch down and caved the tunnel in.
Question, are they still on the planet or not?
Oh, no. No. All of them bounced off the planet. They took us on a ship and bounced. So, what are you guys doing? I mean, you're walking back home, you see all that shit. Aaron's smart as fuck, so, I mean, obviously, you know, he woke up, he definitely saw you. Checking the place out, looking around like, what the fuck? And it looks like there's a line to the house where the whole tunnel was. And whoever did it caved the entire tunnel in. Like, fell through. There's what looks like a trench now.
I wish to wake up in the opposite cell with them, and that the person that is down there, on there in the trees, isn't me.
What?
The person down there isn't me. It's a copycat. A mimic. Trying to catch the one person that was left. That being Zora.
No, that was you guys. No, you guys are both alive. You're getting out of the tree. What are you doing? Well, if that's up to you if you want to get out of the tree.
Say my bad, you're on that.
You're getting out of the tree, or you could stay in the tree, whatever you want to do. You can make arrows or something, I'm sure. You're fucking intelligent. You could break some shit off and make a makeshift bow. That would work pretty well.
I wish to head down to the ruins of the building in an attempt to make a fire.
Okay. Well, you wouldn't have to
Trying
attempt.
to
You're
lure the
smart.
people back to the island so that I can try and sneak onto the ship and see where they're going.
Alright, we'll say that you make a big-ass bonfire. So big even Babe sees it and comes over and finds you. Just comes up out of nowhere, uninvisible, like, hey, what's up? You guys are both making a fire. We'll say you guys keep a bonfire going for 2 weeks. Nothing. On the 14th night, strange creatures come into your camp, and it's not the same visitors you saw before. These ones have 4 arms, and they're buff, and their skin is green, and they look like reptilian. And they definitely don't speak your language.
They speak my language.
Yeah. Lucky you, I mean, I guess, you know? So, I mean, they're gonna come rolling up in. I mean, this is where you could say something.
I'm going to try to find out who they are.
Okay. You are going to attempt to find out where they are, or who they are, and they're gonna be like, hey, we live here. It's kind of our planet. You're in the Northwest Hunting Grounds. You know, you should be careful. There's creatures. They actually live in the trees.
Creatures that live in the trees.
Yeah, well, we'll tell you more when you get back. Just trust me, you don't want to know. They're gonna offer you guys to go to their camp. Their village.
What do you think, Darren? Should we take this?
I don't trust them. Something feels off about them. They don't feel normal.
They're aliens. They're not gonna feel normal.
They're gonna be like, trust me, there's no bullshit here. Like, we're really chill.
I don't know, Aaron. You spent the night in the tree. Did you see anything unusual?
Giant spiders and ants.
Gross.
Basically just very large insects everywhere.
Making their nest very high up. These trees are super big, like, fuck, huge. 300 feet tall at least, 300 yards. So big you can't see the top. And they're like, trust me, above those tree lines, there's something there. A lot of shit, and you don't want to find out. You say this one was in a tree for a night? Sure crazy, man. One guy, a regular guy, is gonna come out of nowhere in a brown robe. It's just gonna come up, some old guy, and he's gonna be like, I sense good in these people. Trust me, I'm the reason these guys didn't come and just start attacking you guys immediately. We've been getting invaded a lot lately, and we're not sure friend or foe anymore. But the Force kind of helps me. He's gonna lift, you know, his hat off. And you guys are just gonna see him there. Lightsaber at his side. He's gonna ask you guys to go with him. And them. And there's gonna be another one standing behind him, except, you know, it's an actual alien of that race who also has 4 lightsabers.
That's been so long since I've watched this.
Walking lizard people, babe. Except 4 arms. That's all you gotta imagine. It's for your own imagination. That's the best part of D&D.
So I can imagine.
The question is, are you guys gonna do it? Are you gonna go with him? He's gonna tell you, I'm Jedi. We're good. I don't know where you come from, but here in this world, and he's gonna tell you the year, and you're gonna realize it's like 2,000-3,000 years before any Star Wars movie. You're in completely uncharted territory.
Okay.
He's gonna be like, if you know anything, you can tell, you know, I am good, I'm not here to harm you. If you know anything about Jedi, he's gonna pull his lightsaber out and show you his lightsaber is blue. He's gonna be like, my lightsaber
I wish to ready
is
my
blue.
song.
What's up?
I wish to ready one of the claymores.
He's gonna immediately put his lightsaber down away and be like, I didn't meant no fight. I just wanted to, show you guys I'm good. So it's up to you guys now at this point. And he's gonna turn around and just start walking away. You guys can choose to follow or not.
I'm gonna trust him.
Alright, Zora's gonna trust him. And start walking behind him. You can ask any questions, anything. He's gonna say my name. We'll say for this, his name is Sid.
Sid?
Yes. His name is Sid. He'll be like, I actually come from a planet named Coruscant where there's many more Jedi. If you're willing to go on my ship with me, I'd be willing. To be honest, the reason I even came here is because we got a disturbance in the Force. And we sensed something here. And we came looking and we found you guys, so I mean...
Yeah, our friends have been abducted.
What was that?
Am I muted?
No, go ahead and... You were speaking that way.
I
You gotta
have my
speak this
mic
way.
on.
I know, just speak this way.
Our friends have been taken.
Okay. That was probably... That's probably one of the groups. They're calling themselves Dark Ark.
Okay.
And it's run by a Sith leader, like a Sith Lord. No one's ever seen him, no one knows him. They just have all seen his apprentices. He's got many Sith apprentice. That's probably who took your friends.
Okay. But why?
They probably sensed the disturbance in the Force as we did, and they're trying to exploit whatever it is. I mean, in this case, people, to their advantage.
That is shitty of them. Aaron, what are you doing? Did you follow Mr. Rahim?
Yeah, what'd you do, Aaron? Are you following? Because that's what she's saying as they're walking to the ship that is in this village.
I wish to head up to the trees, to the very top. See what exactly I can find up there. Davey's telling the truth.
Okay, you're gonna go up
Maybe
to
someone
the
like
top
this.
where you had seen, where it was all green. You poke your head through, and as you poke your head through, all you see is giant spiders, ants, insects, all kinds of flying wasps and shit, all flying around, and a scorpion notices you. And he's coming to get your ass now. We'll say your guy's gonna be like shocked, like, oh fuck. He's gonna fall, catch himself with telekinesis. The scorpion's coming out of the tree. And it's now a one-on-one battle between you and Scorpion.
I wish to pick the scorpion up and throw it away.
It's a massive sword.
I mean, he threw 2 swords really far. Your telekinesis goes pretty far. Roll D10.
Gotcha. Five.
Alright, you pick the scorpion up and throw him. He hits the tree, gets up mad as fuck, and jumps fast as fuck. He's right in front of you.
I wish to ready a sword in it. I wish to ready a sword up by the hip, pointing forward, to try and catch it as it lands.
A sword off the ground because you didn't pick any of your swords up.
No, again. Pick up a sword and launch at the scorpion.
Alright, so you're gonna grab a sword off the top, one of the 4 swords, and throw it at the scorpion. Alright, roll.
Roll D10.
D10.
6.
Alright. This time, it works. Right as he comes right in front of you, the sword comes, and just right through, with just a thought in your mind, the sword comes, boom, stabs right through him. And you're just like, oh, instincts. Instantly killed the dude. Or the scorpion, right through the head.
I wish to use telekinesis to pick up the scorpion and take it down to the ground, and I wish to harvest its tail to attempt to use as a new weapon.
Okay. You could use its skin for armor.
But I wish to turn its tail into a type of spear or javelin.
Oh, I see. Alright, yeah, you could take its spike off and keep the poison sac intact and put it at the end of a stick and wrap it up with lots of fiber and stuff that you find around. And it is now a poison spear.
I wish to take the scorpion's head for a trophy, and then continue to head towards the ship.
Let's head for a trophy. What the fuck?
You don't know, you might be able to intimidate someone. If he says that they're dangerous and you successfully kill one, you might intimidate people since you've killed one. Because he said that they're dangerous and that they will be something bad. So that means that if you successfully kill one, that you could fear someone on the opposite side. You never know.
And 1 scorpion's head. I just had to add it to your character sheet. Whenever you pick stuff up and all that. Alright, so now you're heading out. We'll say it's you sitting there fighting it. Now it's like midday. And at this point, Zoro and them are gone. Like, you finish fighting this fucking thing, and you look up and see a spaceship blasting off, and you just know Zoro is gone.
fuck Graham.
Stony.
I forgot he was here.
He always likes a good story. Stoney's one of my number one D&Ders. Been here since the beginning.
Oh, yeah. I just love just sticking around, waiting for my turn, hearing the dumbassness that people do during our campaigns.
I wish to attach a long piece of fiber to the stone, and I wish to throw it with all my might and telekinesis at the ship.
Oh. Okay. Okay, roll.
Be done?
Oh my gosh. Don't even roll.
9.
I got a 1, so.
Oh.
I got
Yeah,
9.
I was like, don't even roll. You didn't even need to. Like, you guaranteed through it. It went right over the ship. They saw it immediately stop and are like, oh. And they turn the ship around and see you standing there, and they bring the ship over and land next to you. And the Jedi guy's gonna get off and be like, dude, what the hell was that?
I wish to say nothing but to walk onto the ship. There's absolutely nothing. Walks onto the ship and just stands there.
You're gonna walk onto the ship, and he's gonna be like, ugh, I don't have time for this. And he's gonna get on the ship, and they're just gonna take off with you.
He's like, God damn it. God damn it.
Alright, so you guys are gonna be going. Alright, you guys are gonna be going for a few weeks. So now during that few weeks, we're literally Stony and I have been getting tortured every day.
Oh.
And I mean, like, beat the fuck up. Like, they just walk in and beat the shit out of you every 2 hours.
Just because.
Is there anything
On the
dead around
dime.
me?
They just walk in and you're just like, no, not again. Oh, fuck. And they just start beating the fuck out of you again.
Is there anything dead around me?
Oh, there is nothing around us. It is an empty-ass cell. Except when they walk in and are beating the fuck out of us.
Alright. I'm gonna wait until the next time they come in, and as soon as they go to touch me, I'm gonna engulf my body in fire.
Not bad.
But you know what hurt me.
Yeah, no. You're gonna engulf your entire body in fire. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? You're gonna melt immediately through your chains. Why you didn't do this 2 weeks ago, I don't know.
Because I was eating.
And now,
I tell the one guard, like,
you're just gonna be like
Ah,
Human
the
Torch standing there like,
yeah, right. I'm like, I have some words for your boss. Me and my associate here are going to meet him because you're going to take us to him. And I just walk over, grab your chains, and release you.
he's gonna be like, oh, okay.
Literally, just straight up. You know what? I'm tired of being tortured. Let's do this.
You couldn't have done this like 2 weeks ago?
I wasn't on mic when 2 weeks ago what happened.
We'll say for those 2 weeks, he was trying to figure him out until the right moment to strike. Both of us, we were planning this the whole time. Alright, they're gonna bring us up into a room where we're gonna see literally the most guys in black hoods we've ever seen.
And I'm just the fucking...
And we're just looking around, and he goes, and the guy with a smile, and you're wondering, why is this guy smiling? He's cool with bringing me to my master? He's that confident his master's better than you. He's gonna bring us while you're on fire and everything. And you're just gonna be sitting there on fire, and I'm gonna be standing there like, as soon as we walk in the door. And one of them's just gonna snap their fingers and the door shut.
I'll be like, cool trick.
And we're talking, we'll say in this room there's at least 10,000 dudes in fucking cloaks. And they're just like, you're nothing. How dare you request a fucking audience with us? You're pathetic little prisoners. How dare you attack one of our own? And now you want us to reason and listen to you?
I look the dude dead in the shadowy cloakness he has, and I'm like, I didn't attack you. You attacked me. There is a difference. But if you want to put your money where your mouth is,
He's gonna smile and be like, challenge accepted. And all of the rest of the guys are gonna back up into the, like, a fucking, this like huge ass Coliseum room. Multiple floors,
Like,
all of
alright,
them
give me my
backing up,
weapons.
and you're just in the middle.
give me my weapons back now. Because I know damn
One of
sure
them's
he's
gonna
got
come
some.
around with a chest, open the chest, and we're gonna see all our weapons, mine and yours. And they're gonna handball all our shit back to us. And be like,
Oh,
and he's gonna
I was
say,
able
you
to
two
pop my
versus
pinky
me.
there.
He says,
Okay.
don't worry, I don't need anyone else to take you two pussies. And I'm gonna be like, I'm just here!
I didn't want
What?
Alright, so I grab my sword and one of my battle axes and engulf both of them with my flames.
Alright. I'm going to pull out one of my lightsabers, the purple one. One of my 3.
See, you didn't give me a choice on that.
So
I could basically make my own lightsabers.
yeah, literally, yeah, I was gonna say, you could
Where am I
technically
bitching
melt the axe handle and just keep the cool, your hand cool, but the rest of it so hot that it would be a literal lightsaber. It would melt. It'd be like a one-time for the fight kind of use, and then it would be gone forever. But it is a thing. It is an option.
And that's what I meant by resistance. That's why my sword, I wanted to have fire resistance on it. So
I see.
Alright. So what's going on?
So dude's gonna step up and immediately be like, go ahead. If you can land one hit, we'll hear you guys out.
He shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have said that.
You shouldn't be so confident.
I proceed to teleport the metal on my axe that's been superheated into his chest.
Okay, roll.
Oh, well, dice one. Flying, I got a 10.
Damn, I did as well. You're gonna go to do it, and he's gonna stop. You'll be like, why isn't my arm moving? Why can't I move? And he'll be like, you're so pathetic. And then you're just gonna go flying back into the wall. I'm gonna, at this point, be up in the air. He's not even got his hands up, and he's choking me. His hands aren't even up. He's just choking me with his fucking mind. And he's just gonna come over and continue to start beating the shit out of you. Be like, you got a lot of talk. Where's that spirit, boy? And he's gonna throw you against the other wall, across the room.
Okay. So, I'm gonna teleport myself behind him and grab him with my hand on fire. I'm just gonna grab his neck, the back of his neck, because that's technically a hit.
He's going to scream. We'll say, here, roll. You gotta roll to do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 6.
Alright, you were gonna grab his... As you go to grab his neck, he grabs your fucking hand. It is like, ooh. I can feel the heat just from here. And it's gonna break his concentration. I'm gonna fall from the roof and just fucking hit him as hard as I can with a right.
Nice.
And his head's just gonna turn to the left and then turn back and be like, fair. He's gonna back up and be like, let's hear what you guys have to say.
Alright, which one of us is smarter? Which one of our characters has more intelligence?
89 for me?
I got 91.
Okay, yeah, so you're smarter. Go ahead and talk.
Don't let me talk to anybody.
Uh-huh.
Ever.
I'm gonna be like, so, what? Why? Why are you doing this? What is going on? What is the cause?
He's gonna be like, we sensed a disturbance in the Force. Our master did. Sent us to get you. Simple as that. He wants you. We went and got you. As commanded.
What is your leader's name?
My master's name is Darth Sinistra, yeah.
Sinistra?
Darth Sinistra.
I'm like, I'm thinking this in my head. I'm like, well, maybe if you pitch it to us, we might be inclined.
And he's gonna go, consider yourself lucky because no one even knows his name, much less has ever seen him, not even us. They're trained through holograms of him.
Does he look like a kind of elderly guy with a black robe?
The elderly guy with the black robe's gonna step out and be like, no.
No. You know what? I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be like, I might be inclined to join with y'all.
They're gonna be like, really? I do feel I sensed something in you. That's why I took it easy on you.
That was taking it easy.
He's like, I could have snapped your neck at any point. I just thought I'd play with you guys a little bit. But you two seem like a couple of nice dark souls. We'll give you one chance to prove yourselves. I'm gonna look and be like, I'm on board. I'm cool.
Look at her, I'm like,
We're a package.
my own, whatever those things are. Adequateness.
He's
Where do I
gonna
get one of those?
He's gonna take us to a training room because again, this is the first day. It's the first day. This is the fifth. You're right. Okay, so we'll say for the next 2 months, they want us to train in the art of lightsabers in the hardest degree. Like you might lose an arm.
Even though I've trained Viking style. Okay.
We're not gonna lose an arm. They're just saying that for the climactic
For the
effect.
dramatics, yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna take us to a room and be like, well, good luck for the next 2 months. Food's over there with a fridge. You break the fridge, you don't eat. Don't break our fridge.
Fair.
I'm just like, okay. Break equal food. Alright.
Break you
Not
first,
need-
I
He's gonna
got
tell
it.
us, you know, there's 2 rooms. Do not train in this room. Do not be an idiot. You will die. They will be pissed. This room is not for training. This is the eating room. And he's gonna take us into the training room. It's just gonna be a big ass room with reflecting everything and droids everywhere that just appear. And you're like, what? And it's like the room just becomes whatever you need to train at the hardest extent. So like instead of 10 droids, it's 100. And they're all gonna shoot at once. And both of us are just like, oh. And I'm just throwing out, I'm dual lightsabering, and 2 of mine were red. So, I'm gonna pull my lightsabers out, pop them red bitches out, and be like,
I haven't gotten one yet.
there's a training box in the, in the dining room where you eat. You can get any color you want. You put a crystal in it yourself, they're good to go. Until they're broken.
What about a black and a white one?
You could have black and white. I'm gonna write that on his. Black lightsaber, white lightsaber. And we're gonna
Can I
train
have a
for the
red
next.
whip?
Yes. Give him a red whip. That'd be cool.
Lightsaber whip. Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's my
lightsaber
actual
whip.
lightsaber that I took the quiz. That's what I got. The whip.
Okay, so you have a...
What color is the whip? Red?
Yeah.
Well, we're evil, so it has to be evil colors. It can't be white.
Aw.
Black is the black, purple, red, dark colors. You know, yeah, that, oh man, like, what do you think, babe? Would white be, white's kind of neutral, doesn't really matter either way. Yeah, he could do white. White's good and evil, really. Just depends on the wielder. And then a red whip lightsaber.
Red lightsaber?
Yes, red whip saber. Exactly. You got it, baby. We're rolling on a long one tonight, boys. Big old journey. So for 2 months now, we're going to be training. So for the next, we'll say it takes a month for you guys to get from the planet you're on back to Coruscant.
Okay.
And you're still a month behind us. Well, we'll say we've had a month of training at this point, is what we're doing. Our story's being simmed for later use.
Okay.
So you and Aaron both arrive. He's been silent the whole fucking time. You're asking this dude all the questions. At this point, you know anything about Jedis. At this point, you want to be a Jedi. You're excited.
I'm trying to become more smart.
He's going to be like, you don't have to have Force to be a Jedi, do you?
I don't know. That'd be a question for like James. Where the fuck is British James?
He's been having a rough.
We'll say for the sake of the story, you would get the Force. If you were to, you know, except see, me and Stoney are training in the way of Dark Force, which is different.
Yeah.
We don't push, and we pull people in and choke people and, you know, like throw them aggressively into walls, whereas you guys aim to just stun them, knock them out,
You see,
sweep them off their
force
feet.
grab somebody and then light them on
Oh,
fire.
little do you know.
So if you wanted to, and he's going to tell you, anyone could really learn. And when you graduate, it only takes a month to learn how to use the Force, and then you just have to go through lightsaber training for 2 months.
I can do that. I wanna do that.
He's going to look at Aaron, or at Raheem, and be like, you interested? Or is that too cool for you?
Are you too cool?
Or are you too cool for that? He's gonna say, hey, at the end of the 3 months, you get a lightsaber your own choosing.
One sword is good enough for me. But you never know when that thing is
They
going
don't
to
have
fall
they don't
back on
have
you.
white, black. The only ones that aren't available are the ones that are available for the dark side. So the ones that aren't available for the dark side are available for the light side.
Ooh.
So you could have green, blue, yellow, orange.
Red before the sun passed, and now I have to change it.
You don't have to change it. You just have it. I mean, you have a red lightsaber. They're gonna look at you and be like, you might want to trade that in.
But I found it.
They're gonna ask to trade it in, and they're gonna smash that lightsaber. Because it represents Sith. They'll trade it in. The fact is, they'll give you one for training, and you'll have two. They will replace that one, smash it, because it represents the Sith, and they'll give you one for completing training. As they would give, Raheem, if he chooses. It's a path he must choose on his own. He has to want to be a Jedi.
I simply insist on getting to where they are and dealing with this now. Not with any of this training. We have enough training with what has happened. We don't need more.
What they're trying to say is, they're at Coruscant. They have landed. The ship door is about to open. Before it opens, he stops and wants to talk to the crew and all of you. He got down the road telling everyone their duties. Now it's you he's looking at. And he's like, what are your plans? You already overheard your friend's plans. Now he wants to know what your plans are. You need a ride somewhere to a distant planet? Is there somewhere particularly you want to go? If you agree to be friends with us at least, make an alliance, we could take you anywhere you really want to go in the galaxy and drop you off. Oh, the music's so good. It's so good. It makes the mood. Brings you right into the story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, are you going to be civil or are you going to join them? But you don't have to be joining. Civil, it does not mean joining them. That could mean, I just want to chill here, kind of measure my options, see what you guys are about first before I make any decisions. There's always that, there's tons of options. You got to really think in depth. Heat of the moment.
Yes.
Alright. Guess what? You're gonna join the Jedi for the training?
No, you said here at the moment, and I can't think with that fucking...
So he's gonna say okay, measure your options. Alright, so she's gonna walk off with the Jedi leader as the door opens. He's gonna be like, alright, well, come and find me. Ask any one of the troopers. We'll say they're not even called stormtroopers. Back in the day, we'll say at this point they're called wild troopers. We'll just call them troopers. At this point, they're just called troopers. He's like, just, talk to a trooper. They'll let you know. Then there's the guard. The guard guards the Jedis. I want to go for the longest D&D session we've ever had. Which the longest one was like 2.5 hours.
Mount to take into the battle.
He is going to be... He's going to be like, there's no mounts per se. Not on this planet. We primarily deal with like ships. There's cruisers, little one-person cruisers that like they drove around in the first Star Wars movie, where people just kind of put together little pod racer kind of things. We got a little pod racer if you want to work for a little bit and buy yourself a pod racer car, and technically you could put that on a ship and take it with you anywhere you go, and it'd be yours. Guy will be like, I mean, we could do it for trade. You work for me for 3 months, I'll give you one.
It's a kind of mallet-like weapon. Like a hammer, like a giant hammer of sorts.
I'm sure he could figure something out.
I agree to join them on one condition. That, fuck. You know, I asked him to come back to us.
You're gonna work for the guy for 3 months to get yourself a cruiser.
No, I asked him to come back to me another time.
Oh, and then to become a Jedi.
To give us time to think about it, if I actually can or not.
He gave you time, right, you were getting time to think about it. You know, we'll say, you know, a day, 2 later, you go and talk to the guy, decides you want to be a Jedi, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like if I do it on.
Alright. And you're gonna walk into a room and see where Zoro has already been training. Or Raven, as she has it, is training her ass off. As you can see, she has developed some kind of force. She's sweating, but she's finally learned force enough to actually bring the droids from the sky to the floor. Not crashing, but from the up to the floor while they're trying to stop her from doing that. And you're gonna see a little green guy. He's gonna be like, strong on this one. Force is. And then he's gonna come up to you and be like, not so sure about you.
I'll push him back.
Okay, you're gonna push him and he's gonna be like, or he's not gonna say anything. The guy escorting you is gonna be like, whoa, you just pushed one of the most powerful Jedis I've ever known. The world's ever known. And he's like, no,
so powerful,
it's okay.
Do about it?
He's gonna be like, hating you, I feel.
If he's so powerful, what's he gonna do about it?
He's gonna say, wrap up the hate. Let it go. You must. And other dude's gonna be like, that's one of the wisest masters here. That's Master Yodis.
Okay.
I'll look out Master Yodis and ask what exactly he is.
He's basically gonna tell you off in a nice way, like, don't worry about it.
I demand him to tell me what exactly he is.
Know that information, do we?
He's not gonna say. They never really say. He's a Yoda, bro.
Yeah.
Could have heard on some Gabba, but
whatever Grogu is, that's what he is.
They're gonna leave the room, and he's gonna laugh. poor man full of hate, he's gonna fling his hand back and you're gonna go flying through the door right behind Raven, and she's gonna be startled like, oh, well, hello, ain't seen you in a few days. What? What's up? What happened to you? Where you been? And they're basically, like, as he flies in the door, he's gonna hear Zoro in the middle of a conversation. Like, with herself saying, how could they say something like, or something like that to me, and you're gonna you would overhear her talking about, they said that, just don't stab yourself with the lightsaber when it comes time. Calling her dumb.
I used the telekinesis to launch one of the claymores into the room to try and startle them, try and show them something.
You don't have any claymores left. Yeah, you
Why?
have no claymores. You did not pick them up. Ask yourself. I don't know. I don't know. You picked up the one, but then you had launched it to get these people's attention, and then you just got on board. You're like, fuck. So they already left anyway, so you guys are gonna be training. And I mean, at this point, Stony will have also, we'll have to train a month to learn Dark Force. I already know Force, but Dark Force. Like, we had no Force power comparative to them. Alright, so after the 3 months, we're gonna come out of that bitch. Like, man, the food's gone. It must be time to... fuck, it must have been like 3 months. We're just gonna be putting our lightsabers away, feeling all accomplished as fuck. And the door's gonna open. As we open the door, the old guy with the beard's gonna be standing there and be like, I knew it. I knew I saw promise in you two. I saw great hate. I don't know what you hate, but make it strong. Use it. It'll give you great power. And we're gonna be like, yes. Yes, Master. I'm gonna say yes, Master. Because we don't know this guy's name. We never asked.
No,
and he's gonna look at you and be like, I am Master no more. I am just an apprentice myself. And you're not my... Basically, he's gonna explain how we're nothing to him. We were just trainees. He's like, you are now apprentices of Darth Sinistra. And he's gonna be like, we don't lie to anyone much, but the one thing we do lie about is no one seeing. Everyone meets the leader, but if you're caught, you kill yourself. You never disclose that information no matter what. To the death. He's gonna step aside. We're gonna walk out. He's gonna take us down to a dark room or a darker hallway with a red door. The door's gonna open, and a guy sitting in a red hood is just gonna be sitting there. Spiky head, looks like a descendant or ancestor. of Darth Maul.
Okay.
And he's gonna look over and be like, the two newest to my army. An army that we shall use to take over this galaxy.
Oh, that.
But not all are strong enough to make it. I know not all my apprentices will become masters, will become lords, and find their own Siths. I'm gonna literally bow my head and be like, your will, my hands. And
I still got that spunk, that character to be like.
he's gonna ask if we want any form of extra training. He's like, if for another month I could teach you how to use lightning. Something only Sith use.
Yes.
And it goes based on the hate inside of you on the color. Basically, DM chooses color. Alright, so that's what we're doing for the next month, and we're going to be training with the Lord himself.
Oh. Okay.
And it's going to be like 4 hours of sleep, work all day. You know, eat for 30 minutes, work, eat for 30 minutes, go to sleep, you know, do it all over again. Extreme training. Not with, like, bots either, like the real deal. We're going to be trying so hard to get him, and just the whole month, never landing one blow. Alright, babe. What are you, Raven, and you guys are now Jedi apprentice. You're Padawans. You have earned the right to be Padawans. Now you're learning with a certain Jedi. And in this case, it's Sid. And his is Yodis.
Of course.
Well, I apparently need to give him a lightsaber.
Yes, they're gonna smash yours and let you choose a color. And at this point in time, purple is considered dark. But yeah, you could do pink, yellow. I mean, there's way more choices for you guys.
So you said technically I get 2 lightsabers.
Yeah, they give you a new one of your choice, and they smash one and give you another.
The one they smash.
Yeah, and we'll say this one is a pink lightsaber, the one they smashed. They'll be like, we can't do red, but we can give you pink. Alright, so they'll do pink or green. Alright, so you'll get a green. And what is the one of your choice? Is there gold? Yeah.
Blue.
Oh, blue?
Yes.
Yeah, we could do blue.
Okay.
Alright, you got blue. Alright, and Sid's gonna walk over, and there's gonna be a box full of lightsabers with different colors. Which one is Raheem grabbing?
Random one.
Okay.
I get to check them. Where is his paper? You have his paper.
Right here. Alright, she's
Dildo
choosing.
pink? No.
No.
I won't be that much.
It would just be pink. It's a simple color. We're not gonna make names. But yeah, I get it.
Choking.
What color? Oof.
I'm gonna do yellow.
Yellow.
Some fucking sunshine goes like brown. Fucking sour fuck.
Alright, so these guys are gonna ask you guys, they're gonna be like, we have a mission to go on. Yodis is gonna be like, I am gonna be going as well. And Sid is gonna go as well. The mentors are gonna go with you guys because you are Padawans.
Makes sense.
And Padawans for Jedi is a year. Yes. Well, in this time period, we're gonna say they're gonna be a year, and then you can call yourself Jedi. Jedi Master, many years.
Yeah, I thought it was until your
Many years.
mentor deemed you fit to be a Jedi.
Yeah, you're just Padawans. But, anyway. Continue. You guys are going to a undisclosed planet that had recently been attacked, and you guys are there to bring food.
Okay.
It was ambushed by the Sith. By the Dark Ark. Alright. So, we'll say that it takes a month just to get there. And the whole month, they got you guys training your balls off. Well, I guess you don't have balls, so. You guys are now going to land on this planet, and we'll say that this planet is way different than the last. It is no trees anywhere. It is completely sandy, fire everywhere, bunch of fucking sand people all freaking the fuck out. And not people, they're aliens.
Oh, so Tatooine. Okay.
Yeah, basically. Back in these days, they didn't really name the planets. They just kind of numbered them.
Planet 2574.
But yeah, basically Tatooine.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they're all freaking the fuck out. You know, shit's broke. The city's falling apart. You know, bricks everywhere falling off of buildings. Windows shattered. And you could tell someone just came and ravaged this whole fucking place. And they are just so happy to see you guys show up. They're coming out. Yeah. And you can speak their language, as can the Jedi Masters. Jedi Masters have to know all language, which you already do, so that's going to make it easier for you to become a Jedi Master. Because it takes 5 years of training to learn Universal, to learn the power you have. So you actually chose a really good power. But, it's at this point, we'll say the Masters tell you guys to sit back. Yodis and Sid are going to go up and talk to the guys. Then they're going to flag you guys to continue, bring the food. And they're going to tell you, follow them, bring the food. And Yodis is going to look over at Raheem and be like, and hate control you. Don't let. If it control you, you turn dark. Remember, young Padawan, use judgment, use empathy. Trust and force, you must. and then you guys are gonna walk away.
Translate, don't be a fucking dick.
Fuck you.
So you guys are gonna. Yodas is gonna shake his head, and you two are gonna keep walking while they keep talking to the leaders and go to a sit-down meeting. And you guys are gonna head over and bring them their shit into the bar where their food and shit are stored. And you guys are gonna sit down. They'll be giving you guys a free drink. They'll be like, drinks on us tonight, as many as you want. So, question is, drink or not drink?
I will have one.
Zora, alright. Raven says she will have one drink.
No. None.
Alright. And you are like, nah, I'm good. Alright, so you get a buzz. It's some pretty good
He has
shit.
a higher dedication towards helping his team other than doing whatever the weird stuff the little tram. He more prefer to go and help his friends other than just, well,
Well, you gotta think in your
Yeah.
character's standpoint at this point. You didn't even really know us. You and Zoro were coming from different places that just, Zeno found you guys. You met us, knew us for all of about a week maybe before we got split up, and now it's been months. It has been over 4 months since you've seen us. As far as your character knows, we're dead.
Yeah.
still doesn't believe that.
I mean,
Don't know
yeah,
when you
you
say
cannot
it.
believe that all you want. That's fine. You can be like, I just feel they're out there somewhere, Oh, also put force down for Stony and Raheem. And you.
What down?
Isn't
Force.
force thing just like telekinesis?
Much more than that.
Force. No, it's basically just telekinesis. So, never mind, he already has it.
He's more than just telekinesis.
Well, yeah, because you can force memory manipulation, all that shit.
Right.
Mind tricks.
You want, so that's what's that.
Basically, your telekinesis becomes upgraded. You had a downgraded version of the Force. So basically, you would mark out his telekinesis, and he would have Force, which is stronger than telekinesis.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are gonna be sitting in the bar, and an alien's gonna walk up to Raheem and start speaking in a language you don't even understand. Raven, you're sitting in a different seat, and you're minding your own business, bar corner, drinking your beer. He's sitting at his own table, literally just sitting there doing nothing. And alien's walked up now, and he seems aggressive, like he's fucked up.
He's itching for a fight. You locked us to Mr. Raheem.
Yeah, he's at the table at Raheem, and he is talking to Raheem, and is gets slightly frustrated. We'll say he's getting frustrated that this guy does not understand him. We'll say that this alien knew a few languages and tried a bunch of languages, and none of them happen to be the one he has.
You're just gonna ignore him, Aaron?
Yep.
Alright,
No,
so,
I'm pushing away.
alright, you're gonna push him away.
Just push away and attempt to mimic the accent which he's doing. To like piss him off, to try and get him to go away.
Alright, roll
So just mocking them.
a d10.
Oh shit. Look. Hold on. Oh.
Alright, well, you got your wish. You pushed him, he got mad, and straight hit you with a heavy-ass fucking right. And it will say his hand had tentacles come around, like, the sides of his fucking hand, and to, like, little mini fists that all punched you at the same time. And we'll say, like, he hit you, you like, because you stood up, and, like, it hit you, you went back into your chair, and the chair completely crashed. Like, completely shattered below you, and you fell all the way to the ground. He hit you that hard. Enough to take the wind right out of you. What are you doing, Zoro?
The commotion is gonna cause me to look up.
Yeah, you're gonna look up.
And I'm gonna wait a minute to see what happens.
Okay.
I'll jump in if I absolutely have to. But right now I'm just gonna sit there. I'm gonna stay there and watch for this.
Okay. You're just gonna be going, oh. Alright, it's at this point. Roll another d10, because you said you wanted to punch him in the face. Get out and punch him in the face.
7.
Oh, just not enough. You got up to go punch him in the face. He ducked, hits you right in the fucking gut. You hit the ground, and you're trying not to puke.
Kick to the angle, pick him up, throw.
You're gonna use the force to throw him, roll a d10.
More like throw on, just pick him up and like, just throw it, no falls.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
D10?
Yep.
10.
Alright, you pick him up and you swirl him around and throw him over the bar into the fucking alcohol and piss off the bartender completely. At this point, everybody in the bar is screaming and a bar fight has now broke out. Aaron started a bar fight. What a dick.
Well, we're doing technical. Aaron himself didn't start the bar fight.
I mean, he pushed the dude, babe. He did.
Technically, that was.
I also mocked him.
He also mocked him.
Yeah, that not cool, bro.
I mean, I got him away.
I'm just gonna stand off the corner and
True.
this shit happen because not my monkey, not my shit.
So you're just gonna walk out of the bar?
I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna make sure Aaron doesn't get himself fucking killed, and I'm not participating.
Alright. At this point, Aaron, you're getting up, and he's laughing at you with a bunch of his buddies. They're just all...
Those are a stolen weapon that was stolen from one of the guards. Blaster. There's a blaster.
You're gonna grab
Stolen
what?
from one of the guards. The stolen blaster. Just goes around.
He stole a gun from one of the guards.
You have to say that you're trying to steal a gun? You can't just say you have
He
it all of
already
a sudden?
had it. But theoretically,
Well, one of the security guards would have it. You'd have to roll to take it from them.
okay. Which one should I roll?
D10? Oh,
9.
never mind. Yeah, I was supposed to say don't even roll. I got a 10.
Oh.
Yeah, you are not getting a blaster. You have a lightsaber!
Okay.
Just saying.
9.
Are you gonna use said lightsaber?
No.
No? I mean, you also have the
I'm not
force.
going to use that. Okay.
I mean, it is just a bar fight. It would be looking real bad on a Jedi to kill somebody.
I don't think he gives a fuck.
But it wouldn't be that bad if they didn't know I was a Jedi.
They would
Well,
go
you could
right
just,
away.
like, cut off one of their hands or something. And it would just be self-defense.
Or shoot them.
Shoot them with what?
Yeah, you don't have a gun.
So I just rolled to steal a blaster.
Yeah, you rolled and you lost. You did not steal a blaster. You went to steal said blaster, got blasted again in your face, fell to the ground after thinking you lost teeth, and getting back up again trying not to puke. And you're getting your ass beat across this bar, bro.
Yeah, I feel like Stony was in a situation like this before.
Stony was in a bar fight before.
And I seem to recall it going just...
Falls pick up
He got
the
thrown through a
table and
window.
throw it with a...
Yeah.
Falls pick up a table and with the max amount of force throw it at the people.
Okay, roll. Oh.
7.
All right, you're gonna hit him and all his buddies with that table, and it's gonna
And I
hit,
walk out.
and they're gonna hit the door. And as the door opens, here comes Sid and Yodis, and they're gonna look at you. They're gonna look over at Raven, and all the damage, and then Yodis is gonna be like, "Damage you've done. Not smart, Padawan isn't."
fucked up.
There's a slight mockery of him.
He's going to pick you up and be like, "If baby you insist, then baby I carry." And he's gonna carry you all the way back to the ship.
You're being carried by a tiny green man.
And Raven's just gonna walk out like, "Oh," and Sid's gonna be like, "So, back to Coruscant, huh?"
Sure.
Falls grabs some small.
You were only there to deliver food.
And Aaron started a bar fight.
He fucked up quite a bit of people at that table. Like, those people are going to the hospital.
We're never getting invited back. Aaron's gonna get a bill in the mail later.
Oh no, your master's gonna have gone in there and quieted everything down, apologized. It was a rather young and stupid move on Yodis' Padawan. So the question is now, Honey Bun Gelato 27. Alright, so they're gonna go back. It's gonna take a month to travel back, of course. So, and let's just say Sid's gonna congratulate you for being super chill and be like, and because of that, during this month, you only have to train half a day. And then him and Yodis are just gonna look over at Raheem and be like, and they're gonna force his lightsaber into their hands and be like, "You get this back when you control the hate inside, young Padawan." And Yodis
I
is
wish
gonna be
to
like,
say that he doesn't give a fuck about that little blade, that he has his own blades, just needs to get the chance to get them back. Then everyone on this ship is fucked.
"Oh, holy shit! Are you really about to say that?"
That once he gets his hands on his claymores, he will kill everyone on this ship just to get his friends back. That he has corrupted his friends with what they call the good.
He's gonna say, "Let go of friends. Trust and force." Young
I
Padawan.
wish to say that he doesn't care about the Force, he cares about getting his friends back. That all of this is worthless to him. All he wants is to go there, get his friends back, and go home.
But you don't know that it's worthless.
Yeah, you don't know if they're dead. At this point, it's now been
But
5
he
months.
insists on going to them.
Think about it this way. This is the perfect way to travel around the galaxy. We have a safe place to stay every night. Food. People around us that aren't trying to murder us.
Facts.
All while being able to travel from planet to planet to planet.
Free of charge.
Really. Just because
I still
we're
wish to stay alive.
to those parents.
Yeah, you're gonna say all that, and Yodis is gonna be like, is gonna say what he said, and then he's gonna be like, find your friends, you will. But trust in Force. More needed.
We have literally been handed a free pass to every planet and every galaxy to search for fucking Vaughn. And you never told us your character's fucking
Adam.
Adam?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have a free pass to search for these two in every planet and every galaxy, while getting free food and free training. That's like the best scenario that we could have been given.
Poor Death Trigger, he's the one who really wanted a Star Wars universe too.
He did. He so badly
And
wanted
he's
to.
missing the biggest opening episode of it.
Hopefully
So
he'll be able
good.
to join
But anyway, continue.
us. I'm just saying we're not giving up.
Yeah,
on
she's
them.
at this point she's talking to you to try to talk some sense into you.
We're not giving up on
I still wish to stay alive.
Adam.
Oh, you already said it. The Masters, you laid it on Coruscant, they walked away out of the ship, and she is now having this conversation with you, trying to explain this to you.
I still insist on going there, right there.
You can do what you want.
But he's unable to.
You can go. And like they said, you'll have to work a few months to get your own ship. And then you'll have to have gas money. Every planet you stop on, you have to refuel.
I'm just saying, try to take this more glass half full as opposed to glass half empty kind of thing.
Right.
We've been given, like I said, an amazing opportunity to go anywhere on the galaxy.
Yeah, for free. But it's up to you. Yodis will give you a tiny little ship. But you'll have to pay gas. You'll have to find a way to refuel every time you land. And every time you land might not be a good place.
You're not asking for a whole lot. They really are.
Well, it's up to him. What does he want to do? This is it. They want to know. Are you turning away from the way of the Jedi? Because they'll take their lightsaber back too.
Oh shit, it's all being put on.
Like, they can't take the Force from you, but they can take your lightsaber. I'm telling you, like Zora said, I would stay.
He agrees to stay out. Only if the green thing stays away from him.
He's your master.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
The green thing.
He's gonna say, fine, you train under Master Sid, but then he's gonna have to take... You'd have to agree to be Yodas's.
I
Train
don't-
under Yodas.
I'm fine with that.
So it's gonna be like, aw, alright.
I just want peace. And maybe less bar fight.
You guys are gonna... We'll say, they'll be like, alright, you guys got about the trading for the next assignment. And it's gonna be half a day training, half a day whatever you want to do. Like, you guys could go bars, whatever. We'll say whatever your character does for fun. For that 1 month. Well, during that month, Stoney and I were fighting with the Sith Lord. And we didn't even land a single blow, and he's gonna say, I want another month. At this point, we learned the Force Lightning, but he still wants another month training and perfecting. He said he wants to train us to be Dark Lords, if we're willing. If our hate is strong.
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to do it. Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. All right. So he's going to train us, we'll say 3 more months.
God damn.
Oh, yeah. Intense everyday training. Same thing. 4 hours a day. 30 minutes twice a day to eat. And 4 hours to sleep. That's 5 hours to yourself. The rest, training. 19 hours of straight training. That's ass. That would be ass.
Yeah, but we're getting strong.
Yeah, at this point, we would be fucking, like, not Sith Lord, but, like, we wouldn't be apprentices. We'd now be Sith. Just Sith. Lords are the mastered version, like how there's Jedi and then Jedi Masters.
Right.
After this 3 months, we graduate.
Right.
We'll be able to take all these bitch-ass apprentices.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you guys doing? Alright, right. You're taking a month trip to... You're gonna take a 2-month trip to... the same... We'll say because you guys had multiple stops, but you guys didn't get off at the one stop. The same planet you guys were at, but you weren't allowed off because of obvious reasons. Bar fight. And then the next stop happened to be the planet you guys lost us on. And you're gonna see a bunch of those green guys, green reptilians with 4 arms and all that. All rebuilt and happy. Because at this point, you know, it's been 7 months.
Oh, but there are the green ones.
They're gonna report there's been no attack since we joined you guys. You know, thank you for stationing a Jedi here. Just in case. Each planet has a Jedi stationed to watch and protect. And this mission is they want you to guard this planet for a month because they have gotten word, the Jedi got word that there's going to be an attack on this world this month. You guys got there and it seems you made it in time. No attacks happened. And you don't see any cruisers within the area, so it doesn't seem like they're there yet. If it is true. Yodas is gonna look at you and be like, Padawan, young you are. Learn quick, you must. War, soon be. Disturbance in force, there is. Sid's gonna look over at Rahib and be like, are you ready for this? Don't let your hate get too far ahead of you. Get out there, here's your lightsaber. We need you in this war, we need you on our side.
So who is supposedly...
So the question is, Raheem, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna answer? He just hit you with it. Yo, you hear me?
He might be
Raheem. Raheem. Okay, well, for him, I guess, he's gonna say something along the lines of, all right, well, sorry, no, we're chill this time, or, well, what are you gonna say? The guy looked at you, your new master, and, you know, you guys just got there, you're going, it's a month-long mission, they want you guys to make damn sure, they want you guys to make damn sure that these guys win, that there's a possible invasion gonna happen, a war coming to this planet, and it's the planet that we all disappeared on, that we all landed on. And the guy's asking, are you gonna be chill? Keep your shit together, you know, so he hands you your lightsaber, he's gonna be like, we need you in this battle, we need you on our side.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, shit.
Your new master, Sid, you guys just landed and all that, so he's asking, are you prepared for war, you know? He's like, just don't let your hate get in there. Can I trust you on my side? It's a yes, just say yes. He's gonna be like, I'll take that as a yes. And you guys, everybody's gonna walk off. You guys are gonna be woken up in the middle of the night to a loud alarm. And it's the invasion alarm. You guys maybe slept 2 hours. And you're waking up tired as fuck to a loud ass siren. And outside, just noise everywhere. You see just fucking loud clattering, bombs exploding, ships flying everywhere, people screaming and crying, people giving out orders. We'll say you even look out the window and see that they are being attacked by clothes.
I don't know anything about Star Wars.
He's like, I don't fucking want to start nothing, I'm going to bed now.
No, I genuinely don't have a clue what's going on. I don't watch Star Wars.
No, this is what's going on. It's robots. The robot things from Battlefront 2. Those things are attacking. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. You're all here, aren't you?
Well, I mean, it's your character. You got up, I mean, you looked out the window, you saw clones, you saw bombing, you saw fire exploding everywhere, people freaking out, people shooting in the streets, clones shooting in the streets. Your character's like, oh, you're a Jedi. You do what Jedis do, man. Whip out that big fucker. Talk about his lightsaber.
Right, I know.
Like, pull your lightsaber out, man. Go outside and fight. You're a Jedi. Or run and hide. That's up to you.
Sounds like a Swedish right? It sounds like he's from Brazil.
Why it have to be a lightsaber? Why not the claymores?
Well, you have a lightsaber on you.
But the claymores.
You have to go back.
You can have a lightsaber claymore.
I don't know.
So you're gonna hide under the bed?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You do what you want to do. It's your story. That's the point of D&D. It's your character. It's your story. You choose. When the DM shuts up, that means he's waiting for somebody to answer in the way they want the story of their character to go. I mean, you're literally looking out a window. Imagine yourself as this character looking out a window. Lightsaber in your pocket. You're a fucking Jedi. Alright, so he's gonna hide under the bed, guys. He's gonna hide under the bed.
So he's just gonna hide under the bed.
We'll say if he hides under the bed, he doesn't get
One
caught.
man has a boss play. I don't know anything about what you're talking about. Like clones,
There's an
that
invasion
kind of
going
shit.
on. Are you gonna
There's an
fight or not?
invasion going on. Like ships
Okay,
have
I've got
came
that.
in. They're attacking robots or clones. That's what clones are. They're the robots that are attacking.
Those are clankers. Clones are like
Oh,
good guys.
They're clankers. Then we're talking about the clankers, the robots.
The enemies are robots.
Yeah, the enemies are the robots, the droids.
Yeah.
Little roly-poly motherfuckers and the
Not
snipers and
copyright.
all that shit, yeah. The ones that talk like this. Roger. Copy that.
But
Battlefront 2 after this, guys? Yeah, so he's gonna hide under the bed. Zorro. What are you doing at this point? We'll say the Masters at this point. You woke up late, the Masters are already out. You see him fighting them out there.
I'm gonna grab my fucking lightsabers and I'm gonna run into battle next to the Jedi Masters.
Alright. So you're gonna run out into battle. You're gonna run out to battle. We'll say roll the dice. Oh, sorry, babe.
Which dice?
D10.
Oh, no, wrong dice. That was the fucking percentile. 5.
Well, damn. You did it, actually.
Oh.
I didn't think you were gonna do it. Alright, so... we'll say you me see your character sheet. You're gonna go out with your lightsaber, and we'll say that you could kill 50 droids any way you want. How do you want to do it?
Okay, if I turn invisible, will the number of droids I'm able to kill increase?
No, because they can still see your lightsaber. Your visibility only applies to yourself.
Okay, good to know. I'm just gonna start slicing these bitches like in half and shit.
Awesome.
Like,
We'll say, well, you got 50 down. They each got 100. They've easily doubled, if not, tripled.
okay.
Because, they're masters. Aaron, at this point, the battle has pushed back down the city a little bit away from you. To where the commotion's not as loud. What's going on with you? You're hiding under this bed. Raheem.
It's not about
Aaron. Where?
Alright, so he's gonna keep hiding under that bed.
You guess out from underneath the bed and just run this.
Why stay under the bed, though? Why not go out and fight, man? Be a warrior.
That's why
You could go out there and do some crazy shit.
I'm pretty sure they said he's getting out from underneath the bed.
Oh, alright, he's getting out from underneath the bed.
Never mind, I changed my mind. Standing underneath.
Alright. Still hearing a little bit of noise, he decides to stay. So for another turn now, babe, roll again. Yeah, as I say, unless you get a wood. Like, you'd have to get a wood for me to lose. Or for me to win. Alright, so you're gonna cream through another 50 droids. Fuck yeah, just keep attacking them. Hell yeah. So you're gonna cream through another 50, bringing your count up to another 100 droids. Which we'll say, I mean, it's night, it was in the middle of the night, and it is now middle of the night the next day. From fighting all the motherfuckers, blocking their lasers, getting to vantage points, hopping out, jumping, somersaulting, all that shit to make it happen. The only time you have to roll for, like, actual damage and fighting and shit's when you're fighting, like, Sith Lords, apprentices, people with lightsabers. And we'll say they've each killed 100. So at this point, with 500 of them gone, at this point they've started, they're all the way back. Aaron at this point can't hear them. Raheem cannot hear them. You could literally walk out the fucking street and wouldn't see nothing but dead bots everywhere. And other people that died. Maybe some people hiding. Or, you know what I mean, aliens. Hiding. And you guys are gonna be up this. You guys are gonna be way up the street at this point, like dusted Aaron. Like, we'll say Aaron came outside and looked around and was like, where the fuck did everybody go? Did anyone survive? He just hears he hears the battle, but way off in the distance. I mean, at this point, technically, he could try to steal a ship and desert. I mean, there's so many things you can do. Literally anything your mind could think of, almost. Alright, he's gonna look and see somebody hiding and find that it is a couple of guys we'll say 3 guys. They're all homies. They're all hiding, trying to protect each other. They're like, yeah, get over here and hide. He goes over there and hides with them. They provide him shelter. He speaks nothing only tells them about the life before becoming a Jedi. Doesn't say shit about being a Padawan. Keeps the lightsaber. They never find the lightsaber. He's too smart, so they would never find it.
He stands up and goes, I think he's about to leave. And then around, kills them, executes them.
You're just gonna execute these guys that just took you into refuge.
Yes. Executes them and then leaves. No one will know.
Okay, so you're gonna execute these guys and leave. They've kept you there, we'll say, by this time it would have been a month. During that month, you guys pressed the forces back. They retreated. Mission success. You were on your way home. They counted Raheem as MIA. Or POW, prisoner of war. They don't know what happened. And he, after a month of laying low with these guys, he just fucking slayed them. Alright. And he fucking slayed them.
No one will know.
And no one would know.
No one would know.
By then they would all just be trying to get back on their feet. Fear slowly getting out of them from that whole fight. And you would still be on training on the way back. 2-month trip. So, for the next month, the question is, what would Raheem be doing? For month 9. It has now been 9 months.
Just being quiet, questioning about what he's done.
Alright. Walking the streets, questioning what he's been doing. Basically just homeless, walking the streets, doing his thing. Fuck it. Alright. And then...
But for some reason, even though he's supposed to be doing the opposite, craves more of it.
We'll say during this time...
He desires more pain to others.
Okay. That's a good... That's actually pretty good. So... We'll say during that... Because by then, we would have become Sith. Stoney and I would have graduated to Sith. And would have gone into Sith Lord training. Where, to become a Sith Lord... we must find our first Padawans. But for them, they're not called Padawans. They'd be apprentices. Sith apprentice. We need our own Sith apprentice. That's all it takes. I'm gonna look over at Bon and be like, so now that we're, Sith, let's work together. Like, let's be like Dark Lord homies. 2 Dark Lords, same base, same force, same crew. 2 Dark Lords would be better than 1. It'd be harder to take us out.
We trained together, so we got each other's back.
Oh, well, yeah, we would have to keep training. Sith Lords never stop training. We'd have to train.
Yeah, I say we chill, we train together, and we fuck shit up.
Alright. We are gonna catch Aaron walking or Raheem. We're gonna sense a disturbance in the Force, bringing us to that planet again. And be like, blast from the past. Except we're in cloaks. Long...
Dark cloaks. Just like,
Well, we're not
hey,
in red. Technically Sith, because the Sith ones were black, the Sith apprentices,
Alright.
and the ones were red. So these ones, we'll say these ones wear white. We wear white robes,
White?
letting them know that we are Sith. We have graduated. We are ascended from apprentice.
Okay. I just.
And then we
brought-
become red when we become masters.
So I just look at him and I'm like, hey, bro. I got a little faction you can join if you want. It's something called the Dark Side, and this shit's pretty cool.
You're
So,
like
what
acting
do
like
you
this is
think?
a drug deal.
I'm gonna be like, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, to be honest, like, we strive on hate, hurting people, like, just not each other, just other people,
Yeah.
and it's fun.
Like, come on, man.
I mean, we
First
see,
seems
we,
great, man.
you know, we see you got a lightsaber at your hip there. An ugly as fuck lightsaber that we hate and despise, but we can always give you a new one. And then if you train, we'll give you one on top of that.
My character says that and just started dying. He's just. First says for you, man.
Just ignoring them and continuing to walk.
We're gonna be like,
And
oh,
I bring out my lightsaber whip and I'm like, we got cool gadgets like this, bro. I just cut a tree in half.
I'm just gonna stand there cross-armed, leaning on the post, waiting by a fire, just waiting for other people to show up. I'm gonna stop talking because this guy seems like he doesn't want anything to do with it. Oh, the echo, God.
What exactly does it come with me? What exactly does it have for me?
It'll
I
make you
mean-
stronger.
Yeah, you'll learn Dark Force, so you could actually, like, kill people.
You'll
I
get
mean,
stronger, you can...
when you threw a
Just
table
go
at a
on
dude,
fucking
you could have killed them. Instead
What I
of...
did.
Well, no, you're a Jedi, so you can't. You could only hurt them. He's not a Jedi anymore. He was at that
But I
time,
hope I did kill them.
but he didn't. They
I should
recovered.
have run for the head.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. Like,
Yeah,
could
we
just go
we
around
sense
killing-
the hate in you, bro. Join
we could-
us.
we could
We
go
have
to a
lots of
planet
hate
and
over
kill
here.
Everybody on the planet.
Yes, we can go planet to planet killing people, guys. Come on, it'll be so much fun.
But if you,
And then
if
I'm
you
gonna
still
stop
don't-
talking and I'm gonna see a couple other guys walk up. I'm gonna go start talking to them.
And I'm like,
Or they're gonna come up and I'm gonna start talking to them in a side conversation.
if you don't want to join, you can go on your way because I knew you before all this happened. Just a courtesy. I'll let you go on.
Yeah,
your
at
way.
that, well, you gotta remember, you have a hood on. He has no idea what you look like. You'd have to take your hood off and then he'd be like, you!
Hey, true. I take my head off. I was expecting he'd be able to realize who it is just from my mannerisms.
Alright, you have now seen and revealed your friend that you had lost. One of the two friends that was drug off is standing before you as a Sith leader.
There.
Yep.
He's thinking on it. I mean, you gotta think, if you don't join us, you're gonna get caught in the middle. You don't want to be caught in the middle and be collateral or take the chance of having to hide all the time, because if the good side catches you now, they're gonna imprison you as a runaway, deserter, treason. If the dark side catches you, well, you refuse their offer. So they're just gonna be like, well, he's like the rest. If he's in the war, then, you know, collateral damage, kill him too.
Yeah.
That's how dark
That's why
people
I'm
work.
like, just go on your way.
At this point, we've seen you, you know what I mean? And you've seen his face. Not many will see our faces. Like, I'm not taking my hood off for nobody. The question is, will Stoney put his hat back on?
Yeah, I put it back on after I show him. Make sure nobody else sees. He's the only one that saw my face.
Yes. Because we're going to have new Sith Lord names. Well, Sith names.
Mine's gonna be Darth Chaz.
Darth Chaz, alright. Alright. Write that on Stonies, please.
Darth Chaz.
Darth Chaz.
I mean, you gotta think, we trained under Darth Sinistra. Or Darth Sinistra. So, I'm gonna be a Darth too, but it's probably gonna be...
Fucking Darth Exodia. Fuck.
That's not bad. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Alright, yeah, actually I'm gonna go with that. Darth Exodia on mine.
You can write that on your fucking notes. I'm not gonna try and figure out how to spell Exodia right now.
But yeah, that's a good one, to be honest. Oh, by the way, I'm already loaded up on Battlefront 2 for whenever we're done.
Alright. So... is Aaron going to join us? That's the question, because we're on a time sensitive, and I'm going to say that I found somebody.
Fine, I'll join you.
And we'll say, for the sake of it, this guy's name is Saxon.
Saxon.
Time to recharge.
Yes, where's my paper? And we are going to use the last month where Babe gets home and we get home.
But on the way, I'm going to like...
And obviously, we're going to be training the whole way. Like, we're not going to be training them yet. We're just going to let them watch us train.
Yeah, until our master train, like, put some through the paces first, basically. Or signs. Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to say that we picked up Garth, Jackal, Raheem, and Saxon.
I was confused on what the hell was happening right there. It was just quiet.
I was writing them down for the next episode.
Okay. Okay, I get off now.
Yep. And that'll be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. On the next episode, what will come in Death, but at whose hand? Part 2.